Good afternoon, Ricky, the low-end card enthusiast here, coming at you with another video. I hope you guys are doing well and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a little surprise for you at the end. I'll go ahead and spill the beans. My grandson, Jackson, he was at school this morning, a little after, well, first thing after he got there, he got sick, and I was at Walmart already, and his daughter called me, and my daughter called me and said, wanted to know if I'd go pick him up from school. There was something going around there. So I told her, yeah, I'd go, and she wanted me to bring him back here. I said, yeah, sure. So I went up about a 30-minute drive. So I went and got him and brought him back here, and he got feeling better and better. So he's feeling good now. So he's going to do a little cameo appearance at the end and talk about a guy, one of his favorite basketball players. So without further ado, I've got a few cards to show you. I've got a card that I like and a couple rookie cards. And you know, it's funny how you remember things as a kid. I remember talking about the 68 cards, tops. I remember those wood grain borders around the edges. I swear I do. I just can't put my finger on it, but somehow I remember those card designs of the 68 tops. And I think that's why I like them so much. I've got a couple to show you, and getting off subject, you know how I do. Back in 68, I think that's when the Hot Wheels come out, in 68 if I'm not mistaken. And you can check and see if I'm right or wrong. But we had matchboxes until then, and they were sturdy built, matchboxes were. And we had this tree in our front yard. We had a neighborhood that was, I mean, a bunch of kids, man. It was just a close-knit neighborhood. I mean, as far as houses, you know, right beside each other. A lot of houses, dense, thickly dense neighborhood. And we had the neighborhood climbing tree in my front yard. I mean, it was a neighborhood climbing tree. Everybody come to that tree to climb, and I could go up it real quick. I was the fastest to get up it and stick my head out the top. It was a pretty good sized maple tree. It's one I hadn't broke my neck. No, I didn't wear a helmet. And so other kids would do it too, but I could do it quicker because, well, it was my tree, so I guess I climbed the most. And but my problem was my dad, he couldn't grow no grass under that tree because we all played over there on that side of the yard. The other side of the yard was fine, but under that tree, he couldn't grow no grass. And part of it was the shade, you know, won't get a lot of sun. And so I remember right when the Hot Wheels come out, it was around 68. He brought a lot of dirt and had a truck back up and let the dirt out. And he didn't really spread it out that good. And I asked him, could he leave it like that for a week or two where we could play with our cars. And I just remembered the Matchboxes had just came out. I mean, the Hot Wheels had just came out. And we were playing with them. And I just thought to myself, these Hot Wheels are not as good as the Matchboxes. They were just flimsy. The wheels, a little wire that goes to the wheel. And I just won't, I still don't think they're as good. But, you know, they're the rage, you know. Matchbox cars died out and Hot Wheels took over. And I was at a show getting a baseball authenticated a couple years ago up in Greensboro, big card show, and it was also Matchbox Hot Wheels show and Pokemon, stuff like that. And there were people waiting in line. We were waiting in line to get in. There were people with a Matchbox Hot Wheel. I keep saying Matchbox Hot Wheels cars to get in, and I was going up to them, and I was curious, you know, what was the big thing about the Hot Wheels cars? And they were telling me about the paint schemes were different. You know, some of them were rare. They didn't paint as many of them this color as that color, and just all kinds of different things about the Matchbox cars that made them rare. And so it was kind of getting schooled, and you know, I learned a lot that day about the cars. But anyway, getting off subject, way off subject about the cars. But anyway, let me show you some cars. Run my mouth. Here's a 53 Yogi Berra tops. Beautiful car, man. Just beautiful. Is that a beautiful card or not? It sure enough is. Yogi Berra never made a bad card, I don't think. But this is one of his good ones. Great ones. And here's talking about the 68s. The Johnny Bench rookie. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. And you can't go with 68 without the Nolan Ryan rookie. Beautiful Nolan Ryan rookie. Beautiful rookie. Okay, as promised, I'm going to let my grandson make a short appearance on one of his favorite players in basketball. And it kind of puzzled me the last time he was up here and he said something about this player. And well, how does he know this guy? But then now I know. So I'll let him tell you how he knows this player.
Hi, my name is Jackson. That was my grandpa. And I have a card to show you. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I read a book about him a little while ago, and his famous sky hook shot, and pretty cool. And sorry. And I just found out that he was 7'2". I thought he was shorter than that for some reason. And he led UCLA to 3 state championship, national championships. And this is the year before, this is the year that he changed his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And it said he was formerly known as Lou Alcindor. Kareem was the NBA MVP in 1971-72, and he won his second straight scoring championship in his third NBA season. He had been first team All-Star twice and second team once. At 7'2", he's his game's most dominant player. And yeah, he was a good player. Thank you.
Okay, let's give Jackson a hand. Yay, yay. Okay, yeah, Jackson has his shirt he was going to wear tonight. He had a soccer game. He plays soccer for his school and he plays golf for his school. Of course, golf season don't start till the spring, and but soccer season's in, so I felt bad he can't go to his game. And actually, I felt bad because Jackson is in the 7th grade, and if I'm not mistaken, Jackson, you have been perfect attendance the whole way through school until now, right?
Yeah.
I think this has done it. This one time today, he's missed his perfect attendance through the whole school year. Now you have to be at school all day, and whatever. You can't just come to school and leave or whatever half a day. You got to be there the whole day to have perfect attendance for the whole year, and he's done that. So I'm very proud of him. But anyway, that's all I got, and as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see if my clicker works today and turn this thing off automatically. I don't know what's gotten into it. I'm going to have to get me a new one. But anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and you guys have a good day.